Hello, mega exercises. This is the muscle lady here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
Hashtag exercise your muscle.
Welcome to all our first time viewers. If this is the first time that you've bumped into our video, welcome. This is the place where we learn how to exercise our talent muscle. Exercise our talent muscle. So, we have learned that every human being is brought here on earth with something special, something that makes you unique, something that makes you, right? So, here on this channel, we discover what that unique power is, unique talent, and we learn what to do with it. So, now you know that this is the talent that God gave me. So, what do I do with it? And on this channel, we learn how to exercise this talent muscle that God gave you. All the returning mega exercises, welcome to another jam-packed video where we all learn how to exercise our talent muscle. If you would like your talent muscle advertised on our channel, send an email to market@tgmmega.co.za and we'll send you all the information you need to know on how to get your talent muscle advertised right here. So remember, the more people know about your talent muscle, the more you can influence a greater amount of people. This is where you grow your world, make the circle bigger. This is where, as you advertise your talent muscle and people get to know what exactly you do, right here, and then you broaden your horizon. So that is market@tgmmega.co.za. We are still busy with our series that we are calling Benefits of Exercising Your Talent Muscle. As I always say, last year we did another series that we called Consequences of Not Exercising Your Talent Muscle. So there we looked at what happens if you don't discover this talent muscle that God gave you. If you don't discover what makes you unique, what happens when you just don't care about it? What happens when you don't, or you know about it, but you do nothing about it? So that series looked at the negative implications to you and your world when you do not exercise your talent muscle. In this series, we are looking at the positives. What are the positives, the benefits when you exercise your talent muscle? We discovered with the first video that human beings are driven by benefits. As much as you love your job, when you were signing that contract, every day one of the things that gets you up in the morning is the benefit, right? It can be monetary, it can be satisfaction, and those are the benefit. One of the things we're looking at during this series, what are those benefits that make you get out of bed in the morning? What are those benefits that make you smile, make you come alive? So if you've missed any of our videos, go back into the series and just catch up so that today's video may make sense. Today, I want to look at the good life. Have you ever asked somebody, so how are you? Or what are your plans for the future? And people will be like, I want to live a good life. The good life. Or when things seem to be going well with them, they'll be telling you, I am living the good life. So, are you really living the good life? Do you know what the good life is, right? I want us to unpack that today. What is the good life? When you're saying you're living this good life, what are you actually saying? As always, I always just like to define words so that we know exactly when we use a certain words, what are we meaning? Sometimes we loosely use words because we've heard people say it and it's lost its meaning, right? And I think this is one of those words we might have lost its original meaning in transitioning and talking about it. The good life, what are we actually saying when you're saying I'm living the good life? What are you actually saying? So what does good mean? The word good means an advantage or benefit to someone or something. An advantage or a benefit to something or someone, right? So when we are saying, I am living the good life, it means I am a benefit to something or someone. Because of my existence, something, someone is benefiting from it. How many people in your world can actually say, because you are in my world, I have benefited? I have benefited knowledge. I have benefited a job. I have benefited shelter. I have benefited because of your business. I have benefited a dignified funeral because of your business. I have benefited saving money because you do my tax. What are you using your talent muscle to benefit your world with? How are you benefiting your world with this talent muscle? When you don't have a right to say I'm living a good life. You're lying. When you're exercising your muscle, the benefit of that is that you are a benefit to yourself, to your people in your world, to your society. Think about the shop that you're always going to buy bread, or the shop that you're always going to when you need something. Imagine if those people did not exercise their muscle and they were not in your world. Imagine if the last party you had, you didn't know the baker, or there were no bakers in your world. Imagine you wouldn't have benefited having that cake, you wouldn't have benefited having that DJ, you wouldn't have benefited having that interior decorator at your house. Because of somebody exercising their muscle, you are benefiting their skill. Your world is better, your environment, your lifestyle is better. Imagine if people didn't make cars, they didn't care, nobody ever invented the car, nobody ever invented the light, we would not be benefiting. The only reason why we've got certain benefits in our life is because some people were brave enough to exercise their talent muscle, and today we can say we are benefactors. So mega exercises, you are living a good life when you are a benefit to something or someone in your world. Like, okay, take 5 seconds now and think, who can actually say they are benefiting from my talent muscle? Are there people that you can mention on your hand, right? 5 people minimum who are benefiting from this gift that God placed in your life. Or have you just hidden it? Or don't you even know that there's this talent muscle? Is there somebody who can say, had the muscle lady not been exercising her talent muscle, I wouldn't benefit from the knowledge that I gain every week. I wouldn't benefit from the insight I have gained, that I'm brought here with a talent muscle. Can you actually say you are a benefit to some people's life? Because that is a benefit of exercising your talent muscle. If you can't mention at least 5 people, it means you are not exercising your talent muscle. It means this gift that God has given you is dormant somewhere. This gift that is so beautifully packaged, you've put it somewhere and it's gathering dust. And as we've learned in the previous videos, as it gathered dust, it rusts. And the maker, God, who gave you this talent muscle, when he looks down and you are not using this, it's a sad reality. A benefit of you exercising your talent muscle is that people can say, because of this talent muscle, because of this person in my life is a much better place. You are living a good life because you are exercising your muscle, and it happens automatically. The more you exercise the muscle, the more lives you impact, the more your world around you changes. Automatically, you live a good life. You feel it. You feel the impact that you give to people's life. You feel the change you make to people's life. Have you ever seen people in your world say at this point in time, right? Point A, before you realize what your talent muscle is, before you started exercising it, then you start changing, you start growing. You don't change your world, you start growing, you start exercising your muscle, you start discovering this baking talent that you have, and you start exercising it. Bit by bit, you change your world. They transform, they become better. Your world around you becomes a better place. Your life becomes better because of the talent muscle that you are exercising. So you have to keep at it, mega exercises. You have to keep at exercising this talent muscle. Even though immediately you might not see the results, you have to keep at it, because the end goal is the good life. And what is the good life? When you are, when somebody is benefiting from your talent muscle, when somebody's life is better because you are in it, you then live the good life, which is one thing that we were brought here on earth to do, to live the good life, but not the good life that you're thinking. The good life where we are positively impacting people in our world, where we are positively impacting our world and making it a better place, a more beautiful place for everybody to dwell in. That is when you can say you are living the good life. This is the Muscle Lady, here to remind you to exercise your muscle.
Hashtag exercise your muscle.
Thank you for watching this video. I truly, truly value you. Please share the link with your family and friends so that they may also learn how to exercise their talent muscle. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you will be notified whenever a new video comes out. Click here for the previous videos in this series of benefits of exercising your talent muscle, and click here for the consequences of not exercising your talent muscle. Until next time, this is the Muscle Lady, here to remind you to exercise your muscle.